I'm finally getting a haircut again. It has grown out so long. Honestly, it's almost down to my butt. The ends are kind of getting dead and it's starting to get to the point where I'm peeling the split ends when I'm bored, which is not a good sign. So I'm getting a haircut. The last haircut that I got was back in February for our friend's wedding. So it's kind of been a while, I feel like. March, April, May, June. Yeah, so it's been like 4.5 months since I've gotten my haircut. I'm not sure what we're gonna go for. I'm definitely not gonna do anything too crazy, but I just wanted to show you a before. I do love it. I like the long hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss it, but I also...
How much are you cutting out?
If I ever cut my hair really short, just know that something deeper is going on, and
no,
please ask me if I'm okay. What?
Because what if you want to cut it short and there's nothing wrong and then everyone's freaking out?
Then I'll let them know. Anyway, I will miss the long hair, but I pretty much just tell her to keep the length, but make it healthy. So I always get a little bit nervous before going into a haircut because you truly just never know, and like something could go wrong, something could get botched. Here's the before.
Wow, wow, wow.
She's an adult. Ah! That was awesome. Fresh cut, fresh fade. Here she is, folks. It looks so good. Feel how healthy this is. Isn't that crazy what a difference that makes? Oh my gosh. Go to my girl, Jamie at JV Salon. Tell her I sent you. She is just so good at what she does. And like she understands the assignment every single time. I feel like a brand new person. Literally the only person I trust to cut my hair other than myself, and when I do it myself it's actually never good. As of this year, I'm finally getting my hair cut by a professional and it looks so good. The fact that this is our first stop is crazy.
I'm gonna catch up with stuff.
This is some of the best chicken bite I've ever had. I don't even think I've said where we are yet, but we are in LA for the next 36 or so hours. We're here for a brand event, which is so cool. So Micah's with me. It's my +1, which I'm so excited because we actually have never been here together. So today we actually are having a little tourist day, just gallivanting around LA. Gonna eat as much good food as we can. You saw last night we had Shake Shack, which Shake Shack is our favorite mainland chain fast food restaurant. It's not even, oh, I hate to call it that, but it's truly so good. So that was our first stop. Today we have quite a few places on the list of things we wanna do, places we wanna eat. This is what I'm wearing. The event is not until tonight, so we have the whole day to hang out, for Micah to see LA a little bit. LA is truly so big, like there's so much to do, but we kind of planned just a little touristy day. Here, oh, should I put on shorts? I brought shorts. I feel like if we're gonna be like bike, yeah. Here's my outfit. Pretty simple, pretty cute. Here's Micah's outfit. Pretty simple, pretty cute. Time to have a fun day.
Yeah, looks creepy as shit.
Yeah. New state unlocked together.
Mm-hmm.
A state that, well, Micah went to college in California. He lived here for 3 years. Different cities, obviously. And I've spent a lot of time here, so it's kind of fun to be here together. We biked from Santa Monica Pier to Venice, which honestly isn't that far. One of our favorite things to do, which we discovered when we were in New York last year, biking around Central Park, is ride bikes. So I feel like that should be a purchase that happens this year, so you can bike in our neighborhood, but it's quite a lovely day to ride a bike. Our first roller coaster ride.
I love roller coasters.
It's beautiful. wanted to say thank you to Majuri for sponsoring this video. I've been a fan of the brand for maybe like 3 or 4 years now, which you probably know if you've been watching because I am constantly wearing their pieces, whether it's rings or bracelets, necklaces. I always have Majuri on my body. And I feel like that's mostly because I love them as a jewelry brand so much. Their quality is amazing, so I really trust them when it comes to timeless, classic pieces that I know I'm gonna love now, but also years from now, which is really cool. I just got in a few new pieces from them, so I wanted to show you. First being this beautiful ring. I think the shape of it is so cool. It also just looks super interesting on the hand. All the rings that I'm wearing right now are Majuri. This is kind of like my everyday jewelry stack. I love when I get jewelry that I can style in so many different ways and for different occasions, because then you know that you can use it forever. I also am so excited to wear this necklace. As you can probably tell, I'm a gold girly through and through, but they also do have sterling silver. I love the way this necklace lays. Also, the entire video, I'm wearing these chunky medium hoops. You can never go wrong with a gold hoop, and all of my favorite gold hoops are all from Majuri. These are actually gold vermeil, which I love. So it's basically a layer of 18 karat gold on top of sterling silver, so it lasts a lot longer. Majuri has so many different options of materials, so you can do gold vermeil, they have sterling silver, 14 karat gold, white gold, and also so many beautiful pieces of lab grown diamonds or natural diamonds. I will have links to all the pieces that I just talked about down below so that you can shop them, shop Majuri. If you do not have any pieces from them, I definitely think it is something so nice to treat yourself with, because I know for me, I just feel so beautiful, so put together with all of my Majuri pieces, and I know you will too. Made it back home after a whirlwind of 36 hours. That was so fun. I feel like we definitely made the most of our trip and our time there. We were only there for 1 full day, but we had such a fun time. That was our first time going there together, and the event also ended up being really fun, which was nice. I feel like that is totally not my scene, like going to LA influencer events. I always feel so out of place, but it was really, well, one, nice having Micah there because he was kind of like my rock, and yeah, it was really fun to be there with him and like have him experience that and like us experience it together. I haven't been to a influencer event like that in 3 or 4 years, so it's been a while. I'm like so out of practice with like turning that kind of like character on, if that makes sense, but it was really nice. I got to see some old friends who are also working on the campaign that we were there for, and then meet some new friends, which was really nice. But yeah, had a really good time. Now came back to a purchase that I've been wanting to make for so long, but I waited till Prime Day so that it was a little bit less expensive. But I got a Kindle. I'm so excited. It's a Kindle Paperwhite. This was the book. I literally read this because of this Kindle. I finished this book in less than 24 hours, which is crazy. I just feel like it makes reading so much easier, and I'm such a physical book person, which you all know this. I love my collection of books. I love like the smell of a book. It just has a certain vibe to it, but also sometimes I want to lay on my side. I don't want to use a book light at night. It's just like big and clunky, and then like my wrist hurts. So this has been, I go in the last 48 hours that I've had this has been game changing, and I got it in this cute little green color, which is so cute. I kind of want to get a pop socket or something for it, just because then I can truly like hold it anywhere. I honestly think this is gonna make me read a lot more, just because it's so much easier to throw in a bag or a purse or read at night, read on the go. So I was so excited to come home to this. I will say, this book, I've never had a book disappoint me from Frida McFadden, and I don't want to say that this disappointed me, but if you've read this, you will understand what I'm saying, that when the plot twist happened, everything kind of just like, it was so good, and that's why I was reading it so fast. And then I just got really confused to the point where I had to look up explanations on TikTok and on the internet, which is so, I've like never had to do that before to try and figure out what I just read. But up until that point, it was really, really good. But yeah, this was a very, very exciting purchase for me that I've been wanting for a while. So very happy with that. I got a few other things, from that whole Prime Day sale, which maybe I'll do a little haul later for you. But now, I don't know if you can tell, I'm like, do I have under boob sweat? I might. We're getting after it because it's a Sunday. I desperately need to do a Sunday reset. So I just vacuumed all the floors, which took like 30 minutes. Gonna take out the trash. I just have some random little things around the house that I wanna do that will hopefully make me feel a little more put together and ready for the week ahead. Let's get after it. monthly freaking stash removal. I just shaved my mustache.
How come you waited till I left?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really feeling like that bitch right now because I washed the sheets today. I have clean shaved legs. I'm about to have the best sleep of my life. Also, gotta find the positives and the negatives, but my computer editing program crashed, deleted my entire video that I was editing. And I was supposed to like edit tonight, but can't do that because something went wrong with my like editing system. So, oh no, I can't work till 1 a.m. editing, which will be a problem for tomorrow because that means that the problems I have tonight, I'm just gonna push till tomorrow, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I did wanna give a quick update because I read the third and final book of, well, I don't know if it's final. I'm assuming so because I feel like, I don't know why there would be a fourth one, but the third book of the Housemaid series. This is the series that got me into Frida McFadden. I'm obsessed with her. And so I finally read the third book, ate it up so fast. It was very captivating. I will say the ending was okay, but overall I ate this book up and it was just so interesting the whole time. But I really like that about this series is that the first book is obviously the best because I feel like the first book in series are usually the best, but even the second and third one is still super, super good. Sometimes with longer series like this, you get kind of bored and they just never live up to the first one, but I thoroughly enjoyed. I think she has a new book coming out in October called The Boyfriend, which I believe I pre-ordered on my Kindle, so very excited about that. I'm not so certain I want to fully get into this right now, but I think that I'm gonna start Fourth Wing. I keep hearing everyone talk about it, and before I come across spoilers on the internet, I really want to start it. I actually do have the physical copy of the book, but it's just so big and massive. I'm glad I have it because it's a beautiful book, but my arms get really sore at night, holding it above my face, so it'll be nice to have the Kindle version. I think I'm gonna get into it now. The only reason I wouldn't is because I feel like it genuinely takes brain power to read a fantasy book, especially when it's the first book in a series where you kind of have to have the brain power to put yourself into this new world and picture what world they're building, if that makes sense. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, who knows. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. This is my first night sleeping alone in a while. It's scary out here. I keep looking over my shoulder for no reason. I feel very safe. I have great security, none of that is the issue. It's just the fact that I got a little too used to Micah being here. But my thing is why am I even looking behind my shoulder, down the hallways? Because if there was something there, I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm currently in the works of crafting up a Pilates playlist so that when I do Pilates at home, I have a playlist that I like to listen to. A lot of the times when I do at-home Pilates, I feel like I just make it up as I go because I've gone to so many classes, so I kind of know what I like to do and what is challenging and stuff. I feel like when I do Pilates, I like a mix of cute, girly, feminine music, you know what I mean? And then sometimes I like a little I feel hot kind of music, so I'm gonna get a good mix of songs going in here. Okay, there we go. Little Pilates princess playlist. Truly, I actually haven't worked out in a while, which I was on such a good grind, so that makes me upset, but I'm also just get back into it then. Let's stop making excuses. So I'm gonna do a little Pilates workout. I think I might go for a walk later on today, but as for right now, I don't really have time for that, so I'm just gonna do a little at-home workout. Okay, let's go. I'm taking my car in to get it serviced because things popped up on the screen. It's the oil stuff. I have no idea what goes on. As much as I'm yes, strong, independent woman, I can do anything I need to for myself when it comes to cars, absolutely not. I am immediately going to call my dad, and I probably will for the rest of my life. So anyway, I'm taking my car into the shop, and then my mom's gonna pick me up, very kindly of her. I'm gonna hang out at my parents' house for the day. I have lots of editing to do, but also Maisie's gonna be there. This is so random, but if you feel like playing a fun prank on someone in your life, like your dad, your grandpa, your boyfriend, or whoever that's like into cars or something, it was so funny because I saw it on TikTok a while ago and I was like, let me prank my dad by saying this. It was the last time I had to take my car into the shop, and I told him they charged me $300 extra because they filled my tires with premium air. The look on that man's face, priceless. I wish I had recorded it. That was a fumble, but with your full chest, say that to someone in your life and like sell it. And if you're wondering what's so funny about that, please don't let yourself get taken advantage of at car dealerships or like car fixing places, auto shops. Don't let yourself get taken advantage. There's no such thing as premium air, which is funny because the first time I saw that meme or whatever on TikTok, I was like, wait, that makes sense. He's been real ravenous for this toy recently. Has a little squeak. He gets very riled up. As promised, here's my Prime Day haul that no one asked for. I will say it mostly is house stuff, but subcategory hosting things, because I feel like now that we're really starting to settle in here, I definitely want to start having like more people over, and I just want to make sure that I have the hosting things to be the hostess with the mostest. You know what I mean? I feel like I do not appreciate or understand the craft of hosting enough. My grandma used to be so good. She used to throw the best like dinner parties and stuff and just had the cutest things. Anyway, I got a few things for hosting. I got this 4-pack of these shatterproof glasses. I just feel like this is nice because I have a lot of glassware, but obviously like if we're hosting, if there's people, especially eating outside, I definitely wanted to have non-breakable items also for myself because I am very clumsy. So just a 4-pack of these cute teal cups, a proper pitcher. It didn't break. I feel like stuff always comes shattered in the mail. Just a classic good old pitcher for water or juice or whatever. These are so cute. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to get these. I was like, I don't know if I'm doing too much with these, but they're these shatterproof, like hard plastic plates that are reusable, but they're scalloped. I thought it was the cutest thing. It's kind of like a baby yellow color, so that'll be dinnerware for like outside or inside. Okay, I'm gonna have to assemble this. I'm shocked that this didn't break in the mail, but it's basically this 2-tier kind of like chip bowl, and then it's on a stand, and above it there's like the sauce, like the dipping bowl. So that will be really cute. That lighting just got insane. These were definitely necessary if you've never seen them. It's basically just like a cover for food so that flies can't get on it. So you just place it over your food like that. This is kind of the same vibe as pitchers, but just more drink containers I thought would be nice. And then this was a splurge for like myself. I've always wanted one of these. And I know that I am growing up and getting old because I was so stoked about this, but I am now the proud owner of my very own knife block. Guys, I made a mess. I made quite the mess. It's kind of nice out. I think I want to go for a walk. Then I'll make a very average dinner because I don't really have any groceries here. So I'll just throw something together. Spoiler alert, it's probably gonna be some sort of variation of pasta, so don't get too excited for some like legit cooking content. And then we'll see. I have to record a podcast, but I also started Fourth Wing last night, and I can tell, I think I'm really gonna like it. So anyway, let's get my evening started. I love an evening walk. I do. Throw on a little podcast. It makes the time go by so much faster. If you're looking for a new podcast to listen to, I have one, if you didn't know. It's called On My Mind. I kind of just brain dump. I ate dinner. It was so good. I'm done vlogging now.